Olá, não. Olá pessoal, Dracônicos aqui. Bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Monster Hunter World. Hoje eu vou finalmente fazer a missão de evento de crossover com o Witcher. Mais especificamente é do Witcher 3. Então vou incomodar aqui um pouquinho o Hulk e já vou trocar o equipamento pra espada e escudo. Hulk não quer trabalhar. Daí já vamos ver o que tem pela frente. Como tá dando pra ver aí, a missão A Fúria de Eldorado está disponível por tempo limitado. É a sede de Cove Tarot. Eu vou fazer depois. Violino da terceira frota. Estrela Safira, o caçador que estávamos procurando. Por favor, você tem que vir conosco para a base de pesquisas. A velha especialista liniana quer falar com você. Sabe, a gente estava em um safari quando, de repente, um atacalda que nunca vimos antes entrou no meio e nos seguiu até a base. Ele tem um rosto bem assustador, mais até do que o seu. Mas não tentou devorar a gente nem nada. A velha especialista não sabe o que fazer, então viemos aqui para achar alguém que possa ajudar. Mas a terra é bem grande, todo mundo é tão alto, ainda bem que você achou a gente primeiro. Por favor, caçador, dê uma patinha para a gente. Você pode voltar para a base de pesquisas conosco? Acontecer alguma coisa na base de pesquisa, vá para lá assim que possível. Esse é o serviço especial sem relação com a tarefa principal da comissão de pesquisa, solucionar a migração das anciões. Esse serviço especial tem dublagem em japonês, inglês, francês, italiano e alemão e espanhol. Ajuste suas opções de idioma para curtir uma experiência mais autêntica nessa colaboração. Por favor, caçador, volte para a base de pesquisa com a gente e ouça o que a especialista liniana tem a dizer. Vamos para lá. Muito obrigado, caçador. Vamos lá agora mesmo. Acho que já descobriu o problema, né?
Oh, Hunter.
Caçador.
I'm glad you're here.
Tem a dublagem, né? Então, vamos deixar rolar.
Do you see that curious creature over there? It suddenly showed up out of nowhere. It must have followed the Tail Raider safari in the ancient forest and made its way back here. I've tried to figure out what it could be, but I've given up. I haven't got a clue. It doesn't even speak. I'm beginning to doubt that it's from this world, or that it's even living, for that matter. Whatever it is, it's outside my area of expertise. It's best the commander was informed of this. I'll send a feline to fetch him right away. Mind staying around here until he arrives? A peculiar case, to say the least. I'm interested to see what comes of it.
I see. I think I understand the situation. Though I'm not really sure what to make of it just yet.
Just to be safe, we shouldn't get too close. But judging from the look of it, none of its features seem to resemble anything close to what we know is a living creature.
Are you saying that this creature could have come from another world? Seems like a lot of that going around lately.
I believe we might find the answer to that in the ancient forest, where it was first spotted.
There are too many unknown factors that exceed our knowledge. We need to conduct this investigation with extreme caution.
It seems it might take a while to get to the bottom of this. If only there were someone who knew exactly what this was.
Então o portal abre.
Wait, you don't see me as a threat? Where am I?
The New World. The Third Fleet's research base, to be more specific. And you are?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. Was tracking a monster through the forest when... well, I was transported here of a sudden. Must have been magic of some kind that brought me to this world. Great.
Magic? In our world? This is like something out of a fairy tale.
What you're saying is hard to believe. But after what we've just witnessed, I don't think we have a choice.
A Necker? Well, well. Quite familiar with those. How'd that one even get here?
It came from the ancient forest. If we head there, maybe we can find clues to why you and the Necker came to our world.
However, I fear monsters from another world might be beyond what the Research Commission is capable of handling.
Tell you what, happen to be a monster slayer of sorts myself, so... venture to say I could take care of your problem in the woods. At a price, of course.
Deal. We're counting on you. All right, let's go over what we know. First, this creature is called a Necker, and it is not from our world. Second, the Necker was somehow transported from its world to the ancient forest. And third, what caused this Necker and our Witcher friend here to come to our world remains unknown.
Beast probably dropped through a portal like I did. A different one. Wound up in this ancient forest of yours. Worth looking into, I'd say. Anything else I should know? Doesn't matter how trivial you think it might be.
Now that you mention it, there have been reports of an unusually large number of vultures recently. They're scavenger birds with black feathers.
Scavenger birds? Sounds fun.
The Commission will provide support in whatever way we can. I've already sent researchers ahead to investigate the matter. If you cross paths in the forest, don't hesitate to ask for their help.
Thanks.
Normally, I'd have you handle assignments like this. But given what we know of the situation, I'm leaving this one in the Witcher's hands. Which doesn't mean we can just sit around. It's our job to make sure the Witcher has everything he needs to get to the bottom of this.
Yes, sir.
Let me handle this one, Hunter. Promise I'll tend to it right away.
Você quer ajudar Geralt de Rivia? Você joga como Geralt de Rivia. O equipamento de missão é predeterminado. Você só manterá os itens de prêmio da missão. Defeitos de refeição são perdidos ao partir. Isso não contará para as estatísticas de uso de armas do cartão da guilda. Sim. Sentido de bruxo. Bruxos. Espadas de aço e de prata. Sinal Igni. Foi um belo de um crossover.
Commission member. Just talk to him.
Good to see you.
Prazer em conhecer você, mestre bruxo. Eu sou um dos ferreiros da comissão. O comandante mandou que eu me instalasse aqui para garantir que você tenha à disposição tudo o que precisar. Não sei se você tem armas assim do lugar onde veio, mas eu escolhi algumas das melhores que nós
Be
temos.
careful.
Se quiser trocar qualquer equipamento, é só vir aqui e eu arranjo o que você precisar. Aqui tu pode colocar os outros equipamentos, né? Mudar para espadão, espada longa. Mas é até melhor tu ir com esse aqui mesmo já pra poder usar o... Onde é que tá? Poder usar isso aqui, sinal ígneo, enquanto tá com a arma equipada. Eu tenho que desequipar pra cá.
Never seen anything like this before. Wonder what kind of potion you could make with it. Ancient forest, huh? Easy place to get lost, looks like. Should follow the map. Try to find the commission members.
Não sei se esses minérios eu acabo guardando também ou não.
Commission member. Should be one in this area. What do we have here? A journal. Notes run margin to margin. Must belong to one of the commission members. Need to look around. Look for clues. Long stride. Deep prints. Took off in a panic. Footprints lead deeper into the woods. Wonder what spooked him.
Tu tá jogando como se fosse o Geralt de Rivia. Mas ainda o teu personagem, né? Óbvio. Mas o jogo coloca como se o teu caçador estivesse espantando os outros monstros grandes aqui da floresta ancestral pro Geralt conseguir fazer o trabalho dele.
Tracks all over the place. Something pounce on them, they get attacked. Need to look around some more. Another journal. Same researchers, judging by the handwriting. Researcher must have been chased into this cave. Medallions humming up a storm. Magic in the air, gotta be. Tree roots, all extending in one direction. Reaching out for something, looks like. Need to follow these roots.
Não dá pra queimar.
More tracks. Irregular distance between them. Got away somehow, but must have been exhausted. Beasts are of this world. Unlucky ones at that. No signs of predation. Roots choked them to death, it seems. Hopefully whoever left these footprints was luckier.
Oh my, a fiver! You sensed I was in trouble and came to rescue me, did you? These roots came out of nowhere and trapped me here. Wait, you're not from the 5th, are you?
Name's Geralt of Rivia. I'm a Witcher. Was sent here to look into certain events happened recently in these woods.
Ah, yes. The commander spoke of you. You look quite spunky. Well, welcome to the new world. I would shake your hand, but, well, you know. I am a member of the Research Commission. A master of the botanical arts, so to speak.
Roots seem to like you. A lot.
I assure you the feeling is not mutual. There I was, minding my business whilst conducting my investigation, when suddenly these roots just leaped out towards me. There was no time to think, so I ran away as fast as my legs could carry me. But these roots are persistent devils. I was able to outmaneuver them for a while, but eventually they cornered me here and, well, I was just in the middle of trying to persuade my captors to release me when you showed up.
Mean to say you tried to talk the roots around to your point of view? Bit carefree under the circumstances, wouldn't you say?
The Commission has quite a capable hunter, you see. This sapphire star is the first to arrive at the scene, and exhibits incredible power that never fails to save the day. Our sapphire star has saved so many of us in the Commission. I was sure I would be rescued in no time. But perhaps I rely on our hunter too much.
Think you might have learned your lesson?
Lesson? Why, the lesson has yet to begin. There is much research to be done on this phenomenon.
Guess not. Need a hand?
Please! There are hunters who are in need of my services. This is no time for me to be tied up in roots.
All right. But what's in it for me?
Ah, I had a feeling you would say that. Alas, I don't exactly carry a pouch full of zenny on me at all times. However much you require, I'm sure the commander will gladly compensate you. Would that suffice?
Gotta say, you're awfully lively for someone who's trapped in tree roots. We'll talk compensation later. Don't exactly look like normal tree roots, these. Definitely something strange about them. And, freeing you might cause you some discomfort. Sorry.
I leave the method to you. Just get me out of here.
Not the safest way, but Igni would take care of those roots right quick. You all right?
Thank you. Thank you. That was incredible. Oh my, I had no idea you were a wizard.
I'm no wizard. I'm a witcher. Monster slayer.
Ah, yes. Forgive me, Master Witcher. Now, what brings you to this part of the forest?
Looking for information. Saw roots like these on my way here. They common in your world?
Absolutely not. I've never seen them before, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing when I actually did. It is true that plants are able to grow rapidly depending on the stage in their life cycle, but they never grow that fast. In our world, people, monsters, plants, they all operate on the same flow of time and energy. Of course, there are natural phenomena, and at times, things can and do grow at abnormal rates. But those roots are something more. I can't think of any logical way to explain it. The only possibility I can think of is that it might be akin to something like that magic of yours.
The roots. Why'd they attack you? Any idea?
I haven't the faintest. I was recording in my notebook at the time.
Notice anything else during the attack?
In all honesty, once the roots took hold, I thought I would end up as some monster's dinner. But luckily, that didn't happen. You saw them too, yes? Those poor Puke choked to death by the roots? Seems they were untouched by any predators.
Guess the roots attack anything that wanders within range. Damn territorial, this thing we're dealing with, whatever it is.
Plants can be territorial, but never with such awareness. This is no plant's doing. It must be something else.
So, like plants so much you became a botanist, huh?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I love them or hate them. You see, we Wyverians have a longer lifespan than humans. And when you live for so long, you become aware of certain things. How fleeting life can be, for instance. But plants are different. I can always count on them to be there, no matter how many years pass. In other words, I chose to lead a life with plants so I wouldn't have to bear the pain of seeing my human companions come and go. Call me craven, if you will. But that was the path I chose to walk. And if that makes me a coward, so be it.
Fear of loss. Wouldn't call it cowardly. It's something we all feel.
What's amusing is, thanks to my research on plants, I ended up interacting with humans on a daily basis. Plants have brought back to me what I had once thrown away, and I am forever grateful for it.
These, puke, what kind of beasts are we talking about?
They are large bird wyverns, known for their vividly colorful feathers and scales. They have large, bulgy eyes and surprisingly long tongues, but if you look closely, their features are actually quite charming. You should see one for yourself.
Keep my eyes peeled. Time I was on my way. Try to stay out of trouble, would ya? Might not be around next time to burn you free. Can't always expect hunters to come to your rescue either.
Right you are. I've acquired the samples I need, so I'll remain here on my best behavior. Best of luck to you out there, Master Witcher.
Just try to keep quiet, all right? Clear as day. This is the work of something that wields magic. Powerful magic. Need to figure out what it is. Should try to find another commission member.
Enquanto eu acho o livro, já dá pra quase saber que vai ser ele de novo. Atrás da outra pesquisadora. A pesquisadora da vida nativa.
Exploring unfamiliar territory? Few things more interesting. Huh? Inscription of some kind. Can't decipher it. Member of the commission might be able to.
Aqui apareceu ponto de exclamação. Que lê rabiscos é o dos lenianos. Não tem nem a pronto daqui.
Current location, points of interest. I can use this to figure out my way around.
Onde é que tá o dos lenianos depois? Aqui. Voltar aqui, provavelmente por aqui.
Commission member. Could know something. That monster mangled pretty bad from what I can see.
You got that right. Huh? Wait a sec. Aren't you...
Geralt. I'm a witcher. See a lot of dead bodies in my line of work.
Right, the Witcher guy. The commander said you'd be around. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
Actually, need to learn about the recent strange happenings in the forest. Got a feeling that carcass could be linked.
You might be right. I've never seen monsters leave their prey looking like this.
Like to check the body if you don't mind. Let's have a look. Herbivore, gotta be, judging by the shape of its head.
That's right! It's called an aptonoth. Very docile. They usually travel in herds.
All of them this big? Quite the feast for a predator.
Yeah, they're actually a favorite among the larger monsters, and, well, us too. You could say they are quite tasty. But yeah, it's not uncommon to see an aptonoth carcass lying around here and there.
Bodies riddled with puncture wounds.
Yeah, by something small and pointy.
Birds' beaks, lots of them. Looks like a whole flock attacked it. Broken bones, swollen muscles. It was running away from something. Collapsed here.
Aptonoth will only run if they feel threatened. The whole herd will run to a safer location.
No other Aptonoth around. Whatever attacked this one waited until it had separated from the herd. Clever. So, seems a flock of birds attacked it after it was separated from the herd. Ran for its life while being pecked at. Dropped dead here.
It's so strange. I've never seen these birds prey on living monsters. It's just unheard of.
Gonna search the area, see if I can find more clues.
Okay, I'll be around here if you need anything.
Should search around the body. Might find the tracks of whatever did this. Feathers, black. From the birds that attacked the Aptonoth, gotta be. Just need to follow these. Should find where it was first attacked.
Vamos lá. Jab.
Black feathers. And the markings? Same as on the previous corpse. Fox seems to be attacking as one. No use trying to pick them off one by one.
You okay, Witcher?
I'm fine. Seems the black birds are the culprits.
Revoltures. They're scavenger birds that enjoy large monsters' leftovers. They're usually harmless. I can't believe they would attack a living Aptonoth.
Notice anything else in the forest recently? Anything out of the ordinary?
Come to think of it, I think I spotted a new form of endemic life. It was just once, at night. It ran away when it saw me, though.
Necker, could be. Small humanoid creature, ugly smirk on its face. Got lucky. Would have attacked you in the blink of an eye if it thought for a moment it was stronger than you.
Now that you mention it, it had something on its face. Around its mouth. Like it had just eaten something. This forest is teeming with life. There's an intricate food chain here that is constantly revolving. I wonder if that Necker lost its need to attack anything because it was able to find plenty to eat without doing so.
Pretty bold hypothesis. Though it would explain why this one wasn't aggressive. They usually are.
I haven't seen it in a while, though. I wonder where it scurried off to.
Might have sensed my presence. Danger. Run off somewhere. Once I'm gone, it could come crawling back.
If it does, I'll send for our best hunter to capture it.
Mind my asking why you chose this line of work?
I've always loved critters ever since I was little. That, and it's easy peasy. I'll spare you the details, but long story short, one day I went out looking for frogs, lizards, and snails, and the next thing I knew, I was out here. Just like magic, don't you think? I owe it all to my partners in research for always being so patient with me.
See where you're coming from. Got folk like that in my world, in my life, too.
They're too good to me. My life wouldn't be what it is today without them.
Those birds attacked me, too. Any idea why they suddenly turned aggressive?
To be honest, I'm just as clueless as you. Unless there was some kind of external factor? Something significant enough to cause a sudden change in the ecosystem.
Something that nudged them to the brink of starvation, for instance?
Exactly. It didn't seem like that was the case, though. Did you see how they were flying? Completely in unison. It was like one big flock monster. I've been out here in the forest researching endemic life longer than I'd like to admit, but I've never seen them do that. It was as if something was manipulating them.
Take care now.
Be careful out there, Witcher.
Control of plants and animals. Cunning as a hare and fox combined. No doubt about it. This is a Leshen's doing. Bet it also transported both me and that Necker to this world. Seems stronger than a normal Leshen, though. Abundant life in this forest could be a factor. Alright. Need to find its totem. Should be deep in the woods near the center. Map ought to be helpful.
Lixo. Vai ser bom. Parece ser no meio da floresta, então não vamos pelo meio da floresta.
Woods around Kaer Morhen are nothing like this.
Mais rabiscos.
Same shapes and patterns. Need to find a researcher who can figure it out. Map ought to be helpful.
Ali em cima.
Is that a hunter I see? No, it is not. You are?
Name's Geralt of Rivia. I'm a Witcher. Got some questions for you.
Ah, the Witcher. Yes, of course. I am to provide whatever assistance you may need. Commander's orders. If it's questions you have, fire away.
Your field of research. What is it?
Well, I specialize in small creatures called Linians. For instance, felines, grimalkins, and Godjalaka are all species of Linians, each with their own unique culture. I spend most of my days traversing the New World, researching their ecology, culture, and lifestyle.
Must have strong knees to travel that much at your age.
Ha! Perhaps in my more youthful days, but these frail legs of mine just aren't what they used to be. I'm afraid I just can't keep up with the little fellows. By my aching ankles, they are nimble as can be. These days, I just get hunters to track them for me.
Guess the little creatures here can be just as much of a pain as they are in my world. Found some strange markings. Could be linked to the recent events in the forest. Can you decipher them?
So, you've seen them too, have you? Those are Godjalaka doodles. And thanks to our hunters' efforts, I can decipher them as a matter of fact.
Great. What do they say?
They read, Crisis, King Tree, Top, Gather. I'd wager this King Tree refers to the ancient tree.
Big one in the middle of the woods? Not enthusiastic about the prospect of having to climb that.
There is a part of the trunk that is hollowed out. If you go through there, you can reach the top in no time.
Thanks. I'll give it a shot.
By my twisting tongue, I believe my interpreting skills will be of use to you. I shall come as well. However, I won't be able to move at the same pace as yourself, I'm afraid. Please go ahead. I will follow and meet you there.
Take your time. See you at the top. Take care. Guess up's the only direction.
Topo da
Geralt of
árvore.
Rivia, scaling a tree from the inside. That'll be a story to tell.
Se tem uma missão secundária, sempre vale a pena.
No signs of predation. Roots choke them to death, it seems.
Ele tá se mexendo.
Monster, in pretty bad shape, but still breathing.
Bem
Careful
detonado.
next time.
Pouquinho perigo. Lado dado. Caminho topo da árvore é lá no ninho dos rats. Vamos lá.
Voices. The Gajalaka must have gathered nearby.
Já tá aí.
This is it, all right. Wait, just want to talk. Damn it, no choice but to fight. Come on, come closer. Ever fight a witcher? Come on.
Resolvido? Laka, laka.
Not terribly friendly, are you? Don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to.
Laka, gaja, laka.
Calm down. Just want to talk.
Laka, gaja, laka.
Not getting anywhere with this. Gotta wait for the researcher.
Master Witcher, apologies for the wait.
Good thing you're here. What's this thing screaming at me?
Gaja, laka, gaja.
Yes, of course. You are very strong, impressive.
Here I thought they were angry. Ask them why they've gathered here, will ya?
To decide the next chief. Our previous chief became possessed and disappeared. We could not find him. This is a serious matter. A new chief must be chosen. Then you showed up. You are strong, worthy to lead us. We have decided you are our new chief.
Me? Hang on a minute.
In all my years, I've never seen Gajalaka this happy about anything. But this is indeed a serious matter. What say you, Master Witcher?
Thanks, but no thanks. Got problems enough as it is. But tell you what, I'm pretty good at finding people. Let me look for your chief. Sound fair?
Really? You would really find him for us? We accept. We will wait here. But if you don't find the chief, you become the chief.
Sure, whatever you say. With that settled, I need some information. When your chief left, what else can you tell me about that moment?
It happened recently. The chief looked like he was suddenly possessed by something and was in great pain. In pain he left, disappeared, only leaving behind these words. Supreme Healer, Tree Abyss.
Possessed, huh? Sounds like Witcher's work to me. And, Supreme Healer, Tree Abyss. What's that about?
A secret passed down from chief to chief. It can heal any wound instantly. That is all we know of it.
A riddle. Great. Just had to be a riddle. Not exactly in the mood, but don't have much else to go on. Supreme Healer. Well, healing means potions to me. Concoctions. Any herbs grow in these woods? Verbena or celandine? A healer worth his salt would need them for brews.
I'm terribly sorry, but I haven't the slightest clue what those are. I'm afraid herbology was never one of my strong suits. However, if you speak with the handler, she may know something about those herbs, or perhaps even about this supreme healer. Handlers are the Commission's information specialists. They record every minute detail when out on investigations. By my confounded cranium, if anyone knows the forest more than I, it's the handler.
Uh-huh. And where do I look for this handler?
I believe she's standing by at the South Camp. She also has been given instructions by the commander to provide assistance should you need it.
Got it. Thanks. Tree Abyss sounds like a location. Any place in the forest known by that name?
Not specifically, but I believe I know the place to which the term refers. As you know, there's a hollow cavity within the ancient tree. Passing through it brings you here. But it leads down to the base of the tree as well.
Right. So, Tree Abyss likely refers to the lowest point of the hollow. Makes sense. Worth investigating.
The forest's twists and turns can be quite difficult to navigate. Do take care not to lose your way.
Gajalaka claimed their chief seemed like he was possessed. Interesting. In my experience, possession in any form usually involves a curse.
Given the recent happenings in this forest, I wouldn't be surprised. Lately, it's been one mystery after the next.
So let's say their chief was cursed. Could have left to find a way to free himself of it. Ventured off in search of an exorcist. Anyone in the Commission have that skill?
Sadly, I'm afraid there isn't anyone in the New World that possesses it.
Why'd he wander off then? Need to rethink this. Curse is a good starting point, though. These riddles. Wanting to make me their chief. Gotta admit, don't really understand these Gajalaka.
Do not worry, Master Witcher. By my befuddled brain matter, neither do I.
Glad I'm not alone.
Indeed.
Say, when you're confronted with something you don't understand, what do? Can't imagine you can just ignore it as a researcher.
Simple. Understand what I am able to, accept what I am not able to. That's it.
Acceptance, huh? Fine, I guess. Long as you know you can coexist with them. Alright. Got the information I need, I think.
Take care out there. If you find the chief, I shall rush to your side to interpret.